The thing about PartnerCorps is it gives, there's this old adage, it takes a village to raise a child, and they became part of our village at Leslie County High School. Of course, they help them with they tutor them in their math or, whatever they're struggling in, but they also make connections with just being there for them and listening. A lot of our kids, unfortunately, come from single parent homes, or their grandparents are raising them, or I've got kids that are homeless, and so those people are reaching out to them. They befriended them. They trust them. There's some real relationships that will continue after those kids graduate here. They respect them. A lot of the kids that are in PartnerCorps graduated from this high school, and so that's been a really great thing here, because it shows a lot of kids from this area that they can achieve something. They can get a 4-year degree. They can do good. And a lot of my PartnerCorps now are going to graduate school, after they're done, and they're going to be doctors, and they're going to be lawyers and nurses. And so that shows kids from an area where they've been told that they can't do something all their life, that they can do it. This past year we had the highest ACT in school history. When I came to Leslie County High School 6 years ago, our average ACT for our juniors was like a 16. And so this past year we're at 19. We've got there was 40 juniors that scored at least a 22 on the ACT, 25 scored at least a 25. So not only are we seeing those relationships, but we have seen an increase in our data. ACT's higher. We just got our scores for end of course. We have the highest U.S. history in school history. We have the highest Algebra 2 in school history. We have the highest biology in school history. And a lot of that's been those relationships and the tutoring. They get those kids out and they tutor them if they're struggling in Algebra 2, and it's helped. I would like to see PartnerCorps expanded. I really think, I know there's been a focus with PartnerCorps in the inner cities and urban areas, but I think, and I've argued this, our kids face a lot of the same challenges kids in urban areas: high rate of crime, drug abuse, high unemployment rates for their parents, single parent homes, grandparents trying to raise them. I think that schools like in Eastern Kentucky and Appalachia in general could really benefit from PartnerCorps. I think we need it. I think we can save some kids with PartnerCorps, and that's what it's all about. I think we can make a difference with PartnerCorps. I think PartnerCorps is making a difference here. I think every school that has it, you'll see that. I think it'll be seen in the data and testing data. I think it'll be seen but the main thing is those relationships. Again, getting back to that. They've got someone that I think they've made friends for a lifetime, kind of. And I think that you see a lot of these kids, they want to please their PartnerCorps member. They want to, because they know they're going to check their grades. They know they care about them, and a lot of our kids don't have that. They can't run home with a report card and say, "Here, Mom, look at this," or "Dad, look at this." So they've got that person in their lives, and I think it's really made a difference.